today we are with the president of FHI Heat and Unbrush, Gina Ortega. You're speaking to New You at newyou.com. And you began your career as a stylist, actually. How did those years behind the chair shape the way that you lead FHI Heat today?
I'm very excited to be here, so thank you. I think being behind the chair for 15 years really shaped my career because I learned firsthand what stylists and salons and hair professionals are really looking for when it comes to hair appliances, hair brushes, accessories. And so when I started working directly with brands, everything that I do today, I'm really developing product and approaching it from a marketing perspective with the eyes of a stylist.
That's awesome. So, as someone who, like yourself, who's been in the beauty industry, now you've seen at salon level as a stylist and now in the C suite, what is the biggest industry shift that we are witnessing right now?
I think the biggest thing, I mean, it's been happening for a couple of years, but it's definitely the focus on social media. I think social media has just changed the beauty landscape completely. And now I think the beauty industry has stepped up and they're at the forefront of it. They're really learning how to use influencers and affiliates to really reach their audience and build their brands, which has been exciting to see.
That's actually a perfect lead in. So, my next question, you blew up, meaning FHI Heat and Unbrush blew up on TikTok. How did that partnership happen?
We got lucky, I'll be honest. We were approached by TikTok corporate in like late 2022. They were coming to the US and they were looking for beauty brands to partner with and join TikTok Shop. And so they're like, "Do you guys want to be a part of this beta program?" And we're like, "Yes, sign us up. We want to be a part of this." We started on TikTok Shop beginning of 2023, and we are one of the first beauty brands, and because we were one of the first, TikTok really partnered with us in helping us to reach affiliates and different people within the community.
What advice would you give to other beauty brands that are wanting to launch on TikTok? We know that it's really crowded, as you mentioned. What advice would you give?
I think the biggest thing, even for new brands that are joining in a crowded market, is affiliates. I can't stress it enough. That is really the key to TikTok Shop, I believe. Especially if you're just joining, whether you're a big brand or a small brand, you really have to seed it out to as many affiliates as possible because your hope is you send it out to maybe 1,000 people and maybe one video goes viral. So the more people you seed it out to, the more chances you have to go viral.
For somebody that doesn't know anything about the Unbrush, can you tell us just a little bit about what made it go viral and a little bit about Unbrush?
I think it was a mixture of a lot of different things. The product is a detangling brush, so it works on wet or dry hair. So this is our mini version. It's from the glitter collection. So I think there's a couple reasons it went viral. One, it's very unique looking. At the time when we first launched, like nobody else had a brush that was like this. It was backless. So most other brushes have a back. This makes it really great to blow dry your hair. It also makes it great to use in the shower. It's easy to clean. And the magic is really in the bristles. The bristles are like this perfect flexibility and they're dual length. So the dual length bristles allows like the longer bristles to really get in there, detangle the hair, and then the shorter bristles polish the hair. When girls started to use it on TikTok, there were a lot of reaction videos. "Oh my gosh, this is the best brush I've ever used." And those reactions were getting a lot of interactions from people, and so the videos were going viral because there was just so many of these reaction videos going on. You have to also make sure good product, unique looking, good price. I think that's the key.
Where can we buy the Unbrush? We understand TikTok shops, but where else is it sold at retail or either online?
We are now in Target. We're in Ulta, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom's, CVS, Walmart.
How does FHI Heat's brand voice stay authentic?
I think the key to being authentic, and this is real, is really listening to your customers. We're looking at reviews of the product. We do a lot of focus groups because I think your customers will tell you. And I think if you really listen and stay true to what your customers are asking for, I think that's probably the best way to stay authentic in a crowded space.
What's next for FHI Heat and Unbrush? Are there any new partnerships, any innovations in product, or even new products entirely?
Yes, there's a lot. I have like over 100 products in development at the moment. Our team is working on a lot of stuff. We do right now have a partnership that we launched with Disney. We did a Nightmare Before Christmas collection, a Barbie collection, and then our next big collection is launching in December. So excited for that.
That's exciting. We can't wait to watch it. So now in terms of marketing and the hair industry, is there anything that you're seeing is just gonna be the big thing in the next 5 years, either in technology, in the hair industry, or just in tools? What do you think is gonna be the next biggest thing?
That's a hard one. I think there's a lot of things, but I think the one that probably everybody is looking at right now is probably AI. AI has already changed our marketing quite a bit because now there's all of these amazing resources. It'll be interesting, I think, over the next like year or two to see how it affects the beauty industry. But I think it's coming in a big way. I don't know how yet, but we're watching.
Yeah, I think we all agree. We're all like, "Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do it." Is there anything else that you wanted to get across for the brand?
Yeah, I think for us, it's just about, like I mentioned, just connecting with our audience. So I'd love to hear from your audience what it is they'd like to see more from FHI Heat and Unbrush and how we can improve. Always looking to improve.